Hello guys, welcome to Wildcat Legend News, and today we have so much in store for you.
We got football, we got band, we got art stories.
And let's jump into it.
Hi, this is Jesus, and we're here with
Michael.
and we're going to talk about the last highlights of the game.
Well, we actually had 303 yards for the whole game, and we had some really good plays during the game, and we had 2 touchdowns. The score was 33-12. We did not win, but we're all ready to get working on that for next game.
So what are y'all going to be working on?
We're going to be working on our execution, and we actually switched around some rules so our offense can better execute, and hopefully we can win this next game.
So can you tell us a little bit of your next game?
Yeah, this Friday we'll be playing Quinlan, and they are 1-2 right now. We are 0-3, so we are hopefully. I've heard some things about them, and it's gonna be tough, but hopefully we'll pull out the win. So.
Okay, well I hope y'all win too. Well, tell us a little bit on what you're playing in the game.
I play left guard and center, and I'm gonna be working on getting low and getting under the block when I block them, and hopefully the whole line is with me here, and we can get the blocks off so the QB has enough time to throw the ball or run it.
All right, so what are some shout-outs for some people?
Honestly, I want to shout out the whole receiving core. We got Tylen, Caden Oaks, and I also want to shout out our running back and QB. Sean did an amazing job, but he had some scuffs. Our whole team had a lot of scuffs, but I just want to shout out our whole team for trying our best and working.
Thank you, Michael, for coming with us, and thank you for watching, and on to the next one.
Hello, Reigns Wildcats. I'm Nathan. This is Josie, and we're here talking about cross country. And now, what's going on with cross country for you as of recently?
Well, we've had a few meets, and we have 2 or 3 more until district, but we have one on Thursday in Miller Grove, and it starts at 2 p.m.
So for cross country, what do you do to train for it?
We come to the school every morning at 6 in the morning, and we run until about 7. We run about 2 or 3 miles every day, and then we go to school after.
And so what is your next competition?
Our next competition is on Thursday. We usually have them in the mornings, but this one is actually our first afternoon meet, and it's starting at 2 p.m. in Miller Grove on Thursday.
For running, what is best times for you?
For a girl's 2 mile, a normal time is probably 15, 16 minutes. For a guy's 3 mile, probably 20 minutes, I'd say, is an average time.
So when you're running, what motivates you just to finish that run mostly?
Well, when you're running these long distances, you usually you don't really because you can't listen to music in the race. So while you're running, you kind of just have to watch the person in front of you and do your best to just try and stay with them. But that's what I do.
So you just keep up with the pace of people and not try to get past them?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And thank you for letting us know more about cross country, and thank you, Wildcats, for watching, and on to the next story.
Hi Wildcats, I'm Lauren and I'm here with Jasper, and they're going to talk about band. So what are some recent events going on in band?
From what I've known, I know that there's this percussion thing going on this Saturday. I know it doesn't involve me, but it's, it's just supporting each other, and then obviously the games, getting prepared for the halftime shows and learning new drill, learning our parts.
How's the halftime shows going?
Personally, I think it's going pretty well, especially for the time that we're in right now. So far, we're good 3/4 of the show,
Right.
which is really good. And music-wise, I think it's also doing pretty good.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but you are a section leader this year, right?
I am, yes.
And what do you do as a section leader?
It's a very student-led kind of thing. So, if you really feel like you need to take charge, that's what you do. That could start with sectional time with your section. showing the parts, how to play it, the notes, stuff like that, or even like, something as simple as printing off a sheet of music for your section, or even, just like leading by showing them how to play, showing them and giving them rides. That's really helpful too as a leader, and yeah.
Well, is there anything else, like in particular, like a music piece that you really like for your halftime show?
I personally really like our part 4 simply with the woodwind feature. It's very, melodic, very flowy. I like that kind of thing.
Very much so. Can you tell us a little more about the movements of the pieces?
Okay, so our theme is basically over like planets and stars. So, very spacey, very nice and out there. So our first part, it's very like, it's called Mars, and then it has like this part of part 4 in there in the middle, but it's very like, I guess like very dominant and like low brass kind of sounds. And then part 2, it's called Sundance, so it's very air lifted, a lot of woodwind features. And then there is a trio that I feature in with also Gavin, the saxophone, and then Brody, the trombone. And then in part 3, it is, I believe, Across the Universe with the Beatles. And then I solo in that as well. And then that's also kind of woodwind dominant, but also a little bit of low brass and like the brass section. So,
are you nervous about being a solo?
Yes, I'm gonna be honest, this is actually my first year, and then I also have 2 of those, so it's a little nerve-wracking, but you just gotta push through, be confident. So.
I'm sure you'll be great. Yeah. I bet the uniforms are gonna be beautiful too.
Yes, we haven't gotten the covers yet, but we have seen them online. They're very pretty. I like them personally. I'm just kind of nervous for the Shaco reps.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, make sure to show support for them during halftime at the games. That'll be at Wildcats. On to the next story.
Hi Wildcats, I'm Audrina, this is Jaden, and today we're going to be talking about Artist of the Week. So you have an art piece here made out of, what is it, spray paint?
Yes, it is made out of spray paint.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, I worked on it there's face meetings every Thursday after school till 5:30, and the point of it is to just kind of experiment with new mediums till we figure out what we want to do for the competition. And we all worked on spray painting planets together. And I like the way it looks, considering I've never spray painted anything before. So
it looks really good. I think that you did really good. I also like the way that the planets are like different, like mediums and stuff. Like it looks like textured almost.
yes,
So what is your favorite medium to work with?
probably watercolor. It gives like a very transparent feel, and you can get a lot of different textures with just watercolor, like the opacity changes, and it's just, yeah.
So you were telling me earlier about one of your favorite art pieces. Can you elaborate on it?
And it's called the Moon Lady, and she's about half my size. It's a canvas, and the front of it is a painting of a woman, and she has a yarn skirt and a big hat, and she has a moon in her chest that's cut out, and then you turn it around, and it has the moon and a galaxy, and it has lights in it, so.
How long would you assume that took you to make?
Probably like a month.
A month?
It took quite a while.
So what were the different mediums you used in that?
Yarn, paint markers, paint. I used some fabric to make the hat. I used a poster board to do the back. For the moon, I did a plate wrapped in tin foil and lights.
Okay, and one other thing. What are some of the upcoming things that you're doing in art? Like, is there any projects you're waiting for, or anything you're excited for?
Well, see, right now we're doing skill building. In the next few weeks, the vase students get to work on their vase projects, and I'm really excited about that because I made my own sketchbook, like hand bound it, and I get to work in that soon. So.
And whenever you said you hand bound it, does that mean you like folded all the papers, like
yes,
like weaved it, like with all the needles and stuff?
Yes,
yeah.
I did that.
So, how long did that take?
Like a day. It wasn't.
A day? It wasn't that
bad,
consuming.
but it hurt my hands a lot. So.
All right. Well, so what are some of the things you got that you did getting into art? Like, what inspired you?
I've been drawing since I was a little kid. It's like helped me express myself for a very long time, and it helps you meet like really cool people, and you can just get anything in your head that's out. So.
And what would you say is like a emotional connection with your art?
When I was struggling with my mental health, that was really like a lifeline for me, and it helped me communicate with other people whenever I found it hard to. So.
All right, well, thank you, Wildcats. Thank you, Jaden. And on to the next one.
I'm Caroline Hadishow. This is the cheer captain.
Amanda.
And the last week pep rally, can you tell me about it?
Well, we had been practicing and we were really excited for this theme because we put a poll online and this was one of the most requested themes from the student body and they were very excited for it, and so it was really fun and I really had a lot of fun.
And then who won the giant banana?
The juniors.
The juniors.
They've been close to the seniors for a while, but I think the seniors will take it back.
So what are some upcoming events for cheer?
Well, this week is Gold Out, and because it's Fair Week, we can't have a pep rally, but that's okay because the game will be great. And it's home at 7:30 on September 15th versus Quinlan Ford. And then we have homecoming coming up on October 13th, and that's very exciting. We have the community pep rally, the parade, all that kind of fun stuff.
What are y'all doing for homecoming?
Well, we have our dress-up days. So Monday is pajama day. Tuesday is dress as who you would take to the movies, so like your movie bestie. Wednesday is Rhyme Without Reason, and Thursday's Blue Out, and then the games Blue Out.
And can you tell me about y'all's cheer routines?
Well, we have a lot of dances. Our favorite is coming up for homecoming. We performed it at cheer camp. And then we have the rock, which is what we did at the last pep rally.
Thank you, Amanda, and thank you for watching. On to the next one.
Hi, my name's Sydney, and this is AJ, and he's going to be talking about the Puerto Rico trip that's coming up. So, can you tell us about that?
Yes, I can. This summer, 2024, we're going to Puerto Rico. This is now a Reigns sanctioned event that we're having, and it is Reigns approved. And it's gonna be fun. We have our meeting today, the 11th and the 12th tomorrow. We have the meeting at 7, and it's gonna be fun. So we're gonna talk about it, all the things we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be talking about how we're gonna get there, and just all the important details about the trip.
So, what are the things that you'll be doing?
There's a lot of things. Just to name a few, I believe we'll be doing. We're gonna go snorkeling. We're gonna go into the jungle. That sounds fun. We're gonna go kayaking, and there's a lot of things we're gonna be doing. We're also gonna go see the tomb of this dead Spaniard guy, who was the first governor of Puerto Rico. We're gonna go see his tomb. That's cool. Died in Cuba. And there's a lot of things we're gonna be doing. It's really interesting. It's not just one particular thing we're doing this entire trip. It's like a palette. We're getting a taste of all of Puerto Rico if you haven't been before.
Thank you, AJ, for being with us today. And thank you for watching. On to the next story.
Hello, Wildcats. My name's Carter. This is
Cambry.
And we're going to be talking about volleyball today. So what's some upcoming events?
We actually have a bye tomorrow, and we picked up a game with Sulphur Springs JV White starting at 4:45, and then Friday we have our district opener against Commerce starting at 4:45 as well, at home.
Very nice. So how's the season going so far for you guys?
It's going pretty good so far. We just had our first district game at Grand Saline this past Friday, and we took the win in 4 sets, and we're going to keep going from here.
That sounds pretty good. What do you do for training?
We practice every day from after school until about 6:30 every day. And we go to the weight room 2 days a week during the athletic period, and we just work hard. When we're in the gym, we work hard whether we're in the gym or in the weight room, and we work hard after school, practicing on every skill we possibly can.
Got it. And what got you into volleyball? Why do you like volleyball?
I've always played it since I was in junior high. I just like to I stutter. I'm a really big competitor, and I play softball. Softball's always been my biggest sport, but volleyball's always been my side sport, and I just love to compete, so it's just another game that I love.
What's some shout-outs you want to give for some people?
I would just like to thank the fans for coming out and supporting us. Every home game we've had so far, the fans have been packed, and our student section has been great. So just keep supporting us. It's great for us to hear all the fans cheering as we're playing.
Well, thank you for the interview. Thank you, Wildcats, for watching, and on to the next one.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.
And hit that bell icon, and see you next time.